Hi everyone, this is Joe. I wanted to give everyone an update on my arcades. Been meaning to do this video for a long time now. And what I'm going to do is we'll go over what machines I have quickly, and then I'll make another video for each machine kind of detailing where I picked it up, what I've done to it, what I want to do to it, and its status. So we'll start right here. This is my front entry of my house, and this is our 4-slot Neo Geo Big Red. I bought this mostly for the wife. This is one of her favorite systems, and one of the systems we used to go to the mall and play at the local arcade until it closed up, of course. They tend to do that. And not necessarily our first arcade. We'll move on to this. This is a Sega Virtual Fighter. This is our first arcade we ever bought, and right now it is a MAME arcade. We converted it with the idea of having all the games that we could possibly want to play on one machine, but the idea of having a MAME machine wasn't really appealing to us. We wanted a little more authenticity. What I have done to this game, I've made it so that everything is easily reversible, no hack jobs, no cutting of wires or harnesses, and the game itself actually plays. I have the original monitor. The original monitor needs some work and it has some burn-in, but these are my most recent pickups. I'm sorry for the glare. These are two 3-com Z-backs. I got these at an operator warehouse raid. Everything cash sale, quick sale. Let's see if I can get the focus back here. It doesn't like that bright light. I don't have the marquee on. Come on. There we go. And we're back. So, one of these was a Puzzle Fighter II, and the other was a Tekken. Right now you see Tekken 3. This is, I actually had the board swapped because I'm doing some work on them. They're in fairly good shape. But they are still pretty rough from being on route and stuff. I have a different control panel on there. We'll get to that in a minute. This is also fairly new. I'm working on a Naomi setup, and it's going to have a hard time focusing because of that light, but as you can see here, it's checking network, but more of that in a minute. And this is kind of the black sheep right now. This is my Time Crisis. I also got this at the warehouse raid. It plays blind, and well, you can see right there. Time Crisis, bad monitor, plays blind, 75 bucks. I didn't pay 75 bucks for it because the guy didn't have change, so I got it for less. But I wanted a gun game, and why not start with Time Crisis series? It's one of the best series that matter of opinion, I guess. But I really like it because it had the pedal, where you could crouch and take cover, and it kind of pioneered that idea in the first-person shooting arcades. But this isn't an original cabinet by any means. This is a conversion. They sold these as kits, and aside from it being a conversion, it's a complete kit, and it's got all the original Namco kit in it. And I've been told you can go to Time Crisis 2 pretty easy on this. So, moving on. So yeah, all those three, the two Z-backs and the Time Crisis, I got the warehouse raid. Now I got this big behemoth from another mall arcade, about a half-hour drive north from here, in Bellingham, Washington, Bellis Fair. But they have a sale that they do once a year just before the holidays to clear out inventory. When I got this, it had a bad monitor, it had some bad steering components and stuff, but overall it was working, and it came with a sign and everything. But I'm going to break these out into each little individual videos so that it doesn't get too lengthy. So that was probably my third pickup, was these Rush the Rocks, and this one would have been my second pickup. It looks like the light's gone out since the last time I've used it. But this is a Soul Calibur 2 and a Dynamo Showcase, 36-inch Dynamo Showcase. This cabinet is really beat up, and it's not my ideal choice. This might go by the wayside because it needs an awful lot of cabinet repair. The monitor has some issues with bluing. It's somewhere in the chassis board. I'm not quite sure. I've hooked up my tube rejuvenator to it, and it doesn't show that the blue gun is any stronger or weaker than the rest. And it seems to go blue when the image is shifted over to the right, which I have to get it in frame. And the jukebox just scared the heck out of me. But this is my Row CD100A. I'm doing a bunch of work to it. One of which is the LED lights that you see. It's got new 10-inch woofers, and it's running on an iPod. So we'll come back to this and we'll do a video for each one. So see you at the beginning.